You know, when you think about it, numbers are everywhere. Ordering a coffee, giving someone your phone number, telling them how old you are, it all comes down to numbers. So today, we're going to unlock a huge piece of everyday conversation by learning how to count from 1 to 10 in Armenian. Ready? Let's dive in.
So what do your age, your money, and the groceries in your cart all have in common? Well, you probably guessed it, they all run on numbers. Honestly, getting a handle on them is one of the fastest ways to start having real, practical conversations in a new language, and Armenian is no exception.
Okay, let's build this foundation together. I'm going to say each number and I'll leave a little pause for you to say it out loud too. The key here is just to get comfortable with the sounds, so really, don't be shy. Let's start at the very beginning with 1.
First up, the number 1 is mek. It's a really short, clean sound, mek. Go ahead and try it, mek. All right, next we have 2, yerku. This one is pronounced yerku. Hear those 2 nice, even syllables? Give it a shot, yereku. For number 3, we've got yerek. The sound is yerek. You can kind of hear that R roll just a little bit. Try that one, yerek. See, you're already getting the hang of this.
Number 4 is choice. It's just one quick, strong syllable, choice. Say it with some confidence now, choice.
And just like that, we're halfway to 10. Number 5 is hing. This one has a bit of a nasal sound right at the end, hing. Your turn, hing. 6 is the word vets. It's a short, crisp vets sound. You'll notice it feels like it just stops suddenly. Let's hear you say it, vets.
Moving on to 7, which is yot. This one is super straightforward, yot. Nice and easy, right? Yot.
Okay, next up is 8, oot. Now here's a fantastic little trick for this one. The sound is oot, just like the end of the word boot. Pretty cool, huh? Try it, oot.
We are so close. Number 9 is ine. It's pronounced ine. Really pay attention to that long E sound right at the beginning. Say it with me, ine.
And we did it! We made it to 10! The word is thus, and it's pronounced simply as thus. Fantastic work. You now officially know the first 10 numbers in Armenia.
So, knowing the words is the first big step. But the real magic, the real fun, happens when we actually start plugging them into sentences. Let's take a look at how that works.
And here's our first little grammar rule. And you're going to love this because it's super easy. Just like in English, when you're counting something, the number comes first. So 2 books becomes yerku, girk. Simple, right? The number always comes before the thing you're counting.
Let's see that rule in action with a full sentence. To say, I have 1 apple, you'd say, yes, mik, khndzor unum. See how mik, our word for 1, is sitting right before khndzor, the word for apple? That structure is absolutely key.
All right, let's move on to a super common, super practical scenario, talking about your age. I mean, it's a conversation you're going to have all the time, and it's the perfect way to use these new words.
So, how would you say you're 10 years old? Well, you'd use this phrase right here. Now, I know it might look a little long at first, but trust me, you already know the most important word in there.
Let's break it down. Yes, tas tarekan. See it? Right there in the middle is tas, our word for 10. The whole thing means I am 10 years old. And here's the best part. You can just swap out tas with any other number to say your age. It's a simple plug and play.
Okay, so where's another place you'll be using numbers constantly? Shopping, absolutely. Whether you're at a market in Yerevan or just popping into a shop, you're going to need to understand prices.
So, imagine you ask for the price of something, and the shopkeeper says this to you. Can you spot the number we've already learned? It's right in there.
Here's the translation. Sa yerek dram means this is 300 drams. And there it is. Our number yerek, which is 3, is right there at the start of the amount. This is a perfect example of how those first 10 numbers are the building blocks for much bigger ones.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground. The numbers themselves, a little bit of grammar, and some really practical real-world examples. Now, the absolute best way to make sure all of this sticks is to do a quick fire review.
Let's run through them one last time nice and fast. You ready? Mek, yerku, yerek, chos, hing, vets, yot, ot, inet, tos. Awesome. You've just locked in the numbers 1 through 10 in Armenia. So, I'll leave you with this question. You've just picked up a brand new skill, a new set of tools you can use out in the real world. The only question is, What are you going to do with it? What's the very first thing you'll count?